Hello ladies and gents, it's Jake from White for Tactical, and today I have got an absolutely historical airsoft find for you, okay, which is the Tokyo Marui Thors Hammer airsoft shotgun. All right, now this is from the Tokyo Marui Biohazard series, all right, which is from the Resident Evil games, and this is a replica of one that is used inside the games from Chris Redfield in Biohazard 7, okay, the Resident Evil 7 game, and this is one of the ones from the DLC, which is the not a hero part of the game, okay, where you play as Chris Redfield that goes through the Dolby estate and basically, kills all the bad guys, so to speak. All right. Tokyo Marui released this roughly about 2019 off the top of my head. Okay, and it's an absolutely incredible piece. It's the first time that they've done a Resident Evil replica that wasn't a pistol. Okay, so one of their Samurai Edge series. I did do a video on this a couple of months ago, and YouTube took it down, and we sold that one. So now we have another one, which is fantastic to get back in. So we're doing a video again. This is an airsoft replica. It's not a firearm, okay? It's just a toy. It's a very cool toy, so to speak, right? And again, what we're going to do is dive into it, have a look, take it up out the box, have a look at the parts on it, okay? And then we'll go into giving it a test on the range. Yeah, so outside packaging, we have this outer sleeve, which you can see here, which is a nice kind of metallic sleeve to the case. It also has little Velcro tabs at the top, and they open down like so. When you open these down inside here, you can see that there is a Umbrella Corporation manual. Inside the manual, you get a few nice little goodies in there, such as the Survivor magazine, okay, which gives you like this whole breakdown of the rifle itself, the shotgun, and also a few extra little accessories in there as well. Really cool bit of kit, and we'll open that up and have a look at that in a second, right? Looking at the case itself, this is a really, really heavy-duty, sturdy hard case, okay? Buying one of these is probably going to set you back about 100 quid anyway, okay? It's quite a decent hard case, very solid. I'm just going to remove the casing from the bottom, so I don't want to get this scratched up, but what you can see as you're looking at the rest of the box is all of the really nice nods to the game that you see around the packaging and the label, so to speak. So when you see here, you've got the Umbrella Corporation logo right at the front with the blue umbrella, which is supposed to be this extra organization that is taken over the bad umbrella, okay, and there to obviously exterminate the bioterrorism that's going on, okay, which is part of the game and the scenario to it. You've also then obviously got the Chris Redfield sticker here, being this is his personal one as well. On this model, it's ever slightly just peeling off because the adhesive is going on that as well. We have obviously the model number, so this is the Albert Model 02. The 01 was the pistol, and this is the 02. This is a nice little touch to it. It's got the Thors hammer here. It also then has on the front as well the designated administration use only, which is quite nice. It's got that on the main box and everything else, and the M-Lock and the Biohazard Tokyo Marui logo on there as well, right, which is cool. The sides, not too much on the sides. I'm going to avoid trying to throw it all around because it's quite a heavy piece, but what you can see on the top side over here is we have the serial number for the rifle too. So looking here, you can see you've got the Umbrella Corporation serial number, and you also have the Capcom little holographic sticker just on there, which again is quite nice. All right. Now, opening the case up, you've got quite a few clasps and things to open. You've got the four at the front with the big lock as well, if you did wish to lock this in, one on both sides. And it is really sturdy. Like, I mean, it's a very heavy-duty case. All right, not very light or easy to lug around. When you open it up, obviously, it shows you the airsoft shotgun that's on the inside, okay? Again, it's just a toy, but it's a really cool showpiece, right? Now, opening it up here, the case does a whole 180, and what we can see, if I tilt that to you, is a lovely, gorgeous Thors hammer shotgun, okay? So this is the Tokyo Marui SGR12, okay? And this is the slightly different model than the original one. So the standard one doesn't have the enhanced M-Lock rail at the front, doesn't have the Albert model stickers and logos on the side, and it has a little umbrella logo at the back as well, which we'll touch on that a bit more. Now, obviously, inside this, you do get all the extra bits, such as the shotgun shell magazines, which are the like auto shotgun mags. You get the pistol as well with this model. So it didn't come with the pistol when they were first released, but the one that we've acquired here, the seller has sold it together with the pistol complete as well, which is fantastic. So here we actually have the Albert Wesker model. Is the AO1, I think it is, the PO1, AOP1, 01P, there we go, the Albert 01P, and it's the Umbrella Corporation Samurai Edge, essentially, okay, so it's the Bretta model, but of the blue umbrella, which is the current standard run of Tokyo Marui Biohazard pistols as well. So these are the non-limited series at the moment. Okay. However, they might eventually stop making this one and move on to a new model. We don't know. That is all time to tell. Obviously, as well, you can see here we've got the Umbrella Corporation box, which has got all the accessories in there, such as your Allen keys, your little adjustment tools, and the muzzle cover for the end as well. Obviously, being an airsoft replica, which again is quite a nice little touch, and it's in a really nice little box as well, which always makes it nice when you're buying these things that you get a little bit more presentation with the weapons themselves as well. Okay. So what we'll do is we're going to move this over to the table, and we get some better eyes on it, get a close-up, and we'll take it out, have a look at the weapon parts and see how it's looking as a close-up, and then we'll give it a test fire after that. Okay, so opening it up here, we can see we have the little magazine that we get inside the manual as well. I really like these. It's a really nice touch for Tokyo Marui to make stuff like this. It adds a little bit of depth to the game, okay? And it kind of talks like the outbreak is real. It's all in Japanese, but on the back here you can see a bit of the feature thing saying like "Make the world safer with Umbrella." Okay, which is a really nice touch for the collector series and stuff like this. Okay, you've got the operator's manual. You have the SOC mod battery instructions, a spare sticker for you to replace the Chris one with your own name on it if you wish. The Thors hammer serial numbers as well, which is really nice. Okay, so stick them on the weapon or the case to make it as if you're getting it out the armory, which is always nice. And you have the spare magazine holding like foam spacers as well, which you can put in there. Plus the manuals, your targets, everything else that you'd expect to get from a Tokyo Marui product. Okay. You also then get obviously the nice little case here, which is the operator's manual. I mean, just the finish and everything. It's really nice to see the effort has been put into stuff like this, and hopefully again we'll see some more things like this in the future. It would be lovely to get a bit more in depth with Airsoft as it moves forward, especially with the success of the recent Resident Evil games. All right, so open obviously the case for the Airsoft shotgun. Again, lovely sturdy case as you can see on the outside. And as we lift that up here, you can see inside we have got the magazines on the left. That's two of those. Obviously the shotgun itself and the replica pistol, followed by the M-lock attachments and the little case that we've just looked at there. So the magazines themselves, really nice finish on these. Okay, these are the Tokyo Marui fake round ones. So it's like the hard pellet slug, 12 gauge slug, looking shells in here. So they're green on the inside compared to the standard red ones that you get with the AA12 or the SGR12. Okay, work exactly the same, no different, but they are that green variant, which is nice again. So it's just a little touch and a nod towards the game, which is cool. You get two of those inside the case underneath the foam. Again, you can see it's just there for spacing. There's a box under there as well, which gives you like a blanking plate to lift this up. Okay, which is under there. There might be some accessories in there for the mags, but not too sure. You've then also got the actual shotgun itself. Okay, so moving on to the shotgun. Again, really nice bit of kit. It's full metal. Okay, really heavy, really solid built bit of kit. This has not been skirmished. It's completely scratch free. It's a stunning bit of kit. The whole side of it you can see here has the Albert model 02, which is obviously from the game. Other side quite blank. You've just got the standard Tokyo Marui logos on the other side. You've got this M-lock construction rail on the side and the big aggressive flash hider that you can see at the top. Okay, plenty of sling loops and sling mounts. Okay, and all the bits for your goodies on there. Loads of places to hook your slings, because trust me, if you're using this, you're going to want to have it on a sling. It is a massive bit of weight. Okay, and one nice little touch which I really like to point out is on the back end of the buttstock here. You can see that there's this umbrella logo, and you push that down, and that's actually how that the buttstock releases to show the battery space. Now I believe it anchors off like so, and on the back end it is just a Tamiya connection for a battery to go in the very small space that you've got there in standard Tokyo Marui fashion. Okay, that just clips back on as normal, and we'll get a battery in that to give it a little fire on the range, just so you can see how it's performing. Now it is a tri-shot, and it does have a hop on each barrel, and I believe that's operated by pulling the side back there, and it reveals your 3 hop units for each individual barrel when you're firing. Okay, so you can adjust them to make sure you have got obviously maximum range and efficiency on the weapon itself, and slide that back forward, just lock it back into place. All right, it's a really lovely bit of kit. I have seen people skirmish with them, even though I think it's a little bit of sacrilege because it's such a collector's piece. It's a shame to skirmish with them, but it's really cool and it's really nice to look at. So here you've got the M-lock attachment pack, okay, which you can see in here. It's just literally 3 sets of M-lock in various amounts there, which you can see. And you've also got the remaining accessories under here for the pistol foam and the packing, which I believe is just basically like packing boxes and stuff to tell you where to put your foam in the spaces to stop the foam collapsing so it doesn't obviously break the shape, which is just what it's saying on the boxes there, okay? Now, obviously underneath this foam is another layer of separate foam underneath, which is what it's telling you here. So you have the cutout on top and the other one separate, and you can lift the whole foam out if you wish. And obviously this model, which we've got here, doesn't normally come with the pistol, but the person that sold it to us has said, here's the pistol anyway. So we do have the Albert 01 pistol as well. It isn't directly a Samurai Edge made by Kendo, from the Kendo gun shop. It is the Albert W model 01P, okay? They also obviously made the Albert Wesker model, which had the suppressor, the torch, and everything else to it. But this is the standard one. It's the non-limited version, okay? And it's the one, the regular pistol that you'll have in the game, okay? Also, as well, you can see here it's full gas blowback, okay? It's still a plastic slide being TM. It's a lovely finish, great performance, fires really well out the box. We will give this a test fire on the range as well later on, just obviously to showcase obviously the full package, right? Now it has got obviously the engravings here for the umbrella logo on the side, but we're not going to go too much in depth on this because we will do a full video review on the model of this pistol later point when we do the whole boxing review, which we've already got in the works, okay? But it's a nice add-on to the collection, and this comes with the whole package. So again, on the website, which you'll be able to check out for this if you wanted to, it will be on there completely as sold as seen, okay? Especially after giving it a test to make sure it's all working and good to go. But yeah, so what we'll do now is we'll close this all up and we'll get it all magged up and batteried up, good to go. And we'll give it a test fire on the range. Okay, so we're going to use the SGR-12 Thors hammer shotgun, the Tokyo Marui Biohazard model, and we're going to fire this at the target in front. A couple of shots, probably about 5. Obviously, this is a try shot, so we're going to get a few more hits on target. We're also not zeroing in on the hop, we're just using it as it is straight out of the box, which is pretty much stock, and we're on 2.5, so we'll give that a go. Okay, let's take a look. So obviously here we are, we're going to fire at the target down the range. I mean, the spread probably isn't the best at this range. We're about 15 meters away, we could do with quite a bigger spread. And also, realistically, there is a little bit of drop off as well, so we should really adjust the hop. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to fire it down the range just for the shock and awe and have a look, okay? So again, semi here, you can see on here as a firing, and then a bit of full auto. I mean, it's really cool. It's very gimmicky. It's the same as if you're buying any of the SGR-12s or the AA-12s, I suppose. It's Tokyo Marui, so the quality, the build quality is there, the looks are there. It probably doesn't have the range here. You know, I'm not getting more than 20 meters. I don't see on 2.5s, aren't really just in that hop. And the spread for a shotgun, I mean, it's okay, it's great, but not perfect. I mean, it might be good if I had some different weights in there. For me, I wouldn't really rate it, to be honest. It's a great piece, great equipment, looks amazing. It's a collector's piece, it's not a skirmish piece. So buying it for collectability, absolutely, 100%. Buying it to skirmish with, to play as a game, I wouldn't. I don't think I would do it for the normal SGR-12 nor the Thors hammer. I think I would just maybe go with gas shotgun, Sega, something like that, you know, that really, really kicks and gives you the feedback, because I feel like that's what it's lacking. But I can't deny that it is absolutely stunning, and the fact that it's a Biohazard from the game, to me, is a good sale point. And I say I would buy it. I have brought one. I have got one of these, and they are fantastic as a showpiece. But the skirmish ability with it, I wouldn't rate it. But anyways, if you want to see more video content like this, and again, please like, subscribe, follow, and share the channel. And hopefully you enjoy the video. We'll see you next time.